And honestly, I hope we go back to Jerry World and kick the absolute shit out of Dallas. Let's go back to Jerry World.
What the hell happened last night?
Dude, I don't even know. I went to bed so frustrated last night. I knew if I made a video, it would not have come through coherently because it would have just been me using expressions and language that only the young men of Jersey would ever understand, know, or care to repeat. Lions Cowboys. First and foremost, we're going to talk about the fact that the Lions should have won that game. Plain and simple. We went for 2 at the end, put us up 21-20. And granted, they would have had 23 seconds, and we've seen what people can do in 13. But this was the Lions game. This was the Lions game. And the referees screwed around on Jimmy Johnson's night and gave the Cowboys the victory. And I hate it. I hate it. I know I never want to be that fan who's going to sit there and talk about officiating. But as we start going through and you start looking at the photos and the video evidence and everything that happened and Jared Goff tapping Decker and pointing for him to go report to Brad Allen, and then he runs over, and then there's this picture right here of Decker just like the dude staring right through him like he's a ghost. Brad Allen just stares right through Decker. And you know Decker's reporting because Decker's not an idiot. Decker's been playing on this team and he's been playing in this league for 8 years. He's done this multiple times. And then, according to what we understand, it's a design play that Dan Campbell even said. Then you have Skipper who comes running all the way out onto the field to sort of draw the attention, to make it look like it's going to be him, but he never says a word. In the words of Dan Skipper, I never said a word. And the referee blatantly makes a mistake. He's either lying blatantly or he just made a huge career mistake and now is double down. He's just doubling down. Because I saw his comments, pool reporter Calvin Watkins' interview with referee Brad Allen. Question, why was there a penalty on the 2-point conversion? Allen, so we had a situation where if you're going to go with an ineligible number occupying an ineligible position, you got to report on this particular play. 70, who had reported during the game a couple of times, reported to me as eligible. Then he lined up. Number 68, who ended up going downfield, touching the pass, did not report. Nobody believes you. This is an ass-covering comment. And the whole world knows it. And it just pisses me off. Just own up, man. I would rather sit here and have the referee come out and say, yeah, I got that one wrong. And because the Cowboys win. And now the Lions don't have a shot at the 1 seed. We don't beat the Cowboys. We won't have home field advantage over them. Can't go to the number 2 seed, which was the high probability. And instead, you let Jimmy Johnson have his night. The Cowboys have their night. I mean, this is fireable. This is a fireable offense. And it absolutely drives me insane. Especially because it's against the Cowboys. And I don't know if you saw Coach, but Campbell at the end of the game was pissed. I'm sitting here and I just can't help but think that they fixed the game. And that sucks. That sucks for me to say to you as a fan. But I can't help believe anything else at this point. Because when you see what happened, you know what happened. You watch Goff, tell him to go over. Decker goes over. He reports as eligible. 70 runs on. 70 never says a word. You even hear it in the booth. They're like, yeah, no, I don't think he didn't not report. Like, the fix was in. And, yeah, it's egregious. It's egregious. Brad Allen deserves to be fired. The whole bit, man. The whole bit. And I'll say this. I'm really proud of our boys. First of all, we should never have been in a situation like this. It was crazy. The Derek Barnes missed tackle for a safety in the end zone that turns into 7. Like, the whole game was, it was a slugfest and it was odd. It was kind of an odd game. But I am proud of the boys and proud of what they were able to do defensively. We shut down Dallas. We shut them down. Absolutely shut that. They did not have a run game at all, period. Zilch. Dallas are frauds. I don't care, man. I don't care if you're a Dallas fan, especially because you're watching this game and you know the league handed you a W. So, hey, here's what it is. It's football. Move on. Move on to the next week. It was a wild game, though. It was a wild ride. Offensively, we struggled to get moving in various capacities. It took until the end of the game. But, hey, I got to give it a Goff on that last march. Obviously, there was the drive before it where he throws the pick, but he turns around and he comes in and he just starts ripping the ball in places that, oh, man, wild decisions. Yeah. I'm bummed for the boys because there they go. They go and they fight for 59 minutes and 30 seconds, 40 seconds. And with 23 seconds left on the clock, the NFL, the referees decide, hey, we're going to screw Detroit once again. We're going to give it to Dallas. There's way too much photo and video evidence of Decker reporting that just leads me to believe this guy screwed up or they fixed the game. So that's all I got to say about that. Pissed off. Happy New Year's Eve. Yeah, we won the division. We're in the playoffs. It wasn't like this was a moment that we weren't going to be able to. And honestly, I hope we go back to Jerry World and kick the absolute out of Dallas. Let's go back to Jerry World. You're not unbeatable there. You're not. We'll come in and we'll beat you. Let's do it. So, yeah, we're the 3 seed. Fine. Whatever. Let's go back to Jerry World and kick the crap out of them.